All right, everybody. Greg Poole here at Bowjunky Media, bowjunkymedia.com. We're at the 2020 OPA here at Bowfest, hosted on Mont Mountain. This weekend's coverage brought to you by Gas Bowstrings. Here with Easton and AAE Pro staffer Donnie Thacker. We just came off an exciting shoot-off in the Amateur Open. Now we're on to the Women's Pro. This should be exciting.
Oh, it should be. Yeah, I'm looking for Paige to do what she's done all weekend.
Well, not only what she's done all weekend, but what she's done forever in the OPA. She's never lost one of these.
She hasn't. But they are back to zero.
This
makes a difference.
It does, absolutely. Paige is looking a little confused up there. Not sure exactly. Paige was the #1 seed, and she chose to start on Bigfoot.
I like it.
She obviously is warmed up, because you're not going to start on Bigfoot if you're cold.
But she's got sun in her face.
Yeah, she's actually consulting with Tate right now on the wind.
I think she's wondering which way, if you notice the sun to your face or to your back, it's going to change the impact point. And
she's trying.
Wind coming one direction, the sun on another.
Yeah. And as you can tell, that there's no umbrellas here. So Paige Pearce was your #1 seed, Toja Ellison #2, Caitlin Bordwell, Morgan Reeves, who's 14.
Wow.
First pro tournament, and Christine Harrelson. As you can see from Morgan Reeves by the string on the end of her stabilizer, she is, in fact, a Tim Gillingham protege. And here we go. 1 minute starts now.
Is Tim taking
Oh, yes. He's been. All right, here we go. I'm curious to see what Paige does on this. Paige just misses the 12.
That was a great shot, though.
That was a fantastic shot. Paige smiles, turns around, shrugs her shoulders. There's nothing you can hate on there. See what Toya does. Straight low. That might be an 8. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes here, Donnie, and, obviously Caitlin and Christine and Morgan can shoot, but this is probably going to come down to a battle between Toya and Paige.
Very possible.
They just have more experience in these events, more experience in shooting these kinds of shots, these angles, and this pressure.
That's true, and that's a big deal right here.
Yep. Christine Harrelson with an 8. Christine Harrelson, she had had a back issue for the last 10 days, and she's actually here shooting her 3D bow, so it's fantastic that she even made it here. So props to Christine Harrelson. 8 for Morgan Reeves. Let's go, Caitlin Bordwell on the bedded buck. With a 10. And that's what you got to do right now.
She got the lead.
Yeah, that's what you got to do right now. Toja Ellison. That looks like a little low on the wolf there. See if that catches. They pulled it kind of quick. Nope, that's an 8 for Toja Ellison. So if Paige gets this 10, which it appears she did, that's going to, on the hardest target, that's going to put her in the position she needs to be.
It's going to be close. It's 10-8 line, right?
Yep. See what Paige's reaction is here. They called it quick. Oh, an 8 for Paige. She just nodded her head, so obviously she was knowing what was going on there. So let's go to the Bowjunky leaderboard and see how this women's expert class shoot-off starts. All right, everybody, Greg Poole here. We are at the 2020 OPA at Bowfest, hosted by Mont. The Mont Resort has been an absolutely wonderful host. These courses have been phenomenal, Donnie. I'm joined by Donnie Thacker, Easton AAE Pro staffer. I know, Donnie, you wish you were getting ready to shoot this, but I appreciate you hanging out with us.
I do. I do wish I was shooting it. This is exciting.
Were these 5 target platforms and these ranges the most efficient, fun to shoot range you've ever shot, or what?
Absolutely. I wish every tournament would follow suit. This is what OPA is doing a great job. They got the crowd into it. They got T-Bone here. This is exciting shit.
Oh, absolutely. Mike Pollard and Travis T-Bone Turner on the MC in the event. Obviously myself, Big GP, and Donnie Thacker on the mics on our live feed over there. We got Levi Morgan and Darren Christianberry talking good trash back and forth. But Paige Pearce shoots an 8 on that Bigfoot to start. I don't know. Morgan Reeves throws down the 14 on the heavy, but you know, as Paige gets closer and closer down, I think her strategy is basically just to stay in the middle.
Oh yeah, this is a tight race. We're all
Yep.
within 2 points right now.
Yep. Ooh, Toja with a quick letdown. All right, here we go. Oh, and Paige Pearce. Paige Pearce has a super low arrow. She's looking at her sight as though she misset her sight. But Paige has an incredibly low arrow up there, so this might open the door. This might open the door for Toja right here. Not the shot Paige wanted. All right, here we go. Paige is going to be scrambling now. Take a look at what Toja has.
Toya's got a pretty solid arrow, I'm thinking.
Pretty solid. It's at that 10-8 line down there at 8 o'clock, but I'll tell you what, 8. Christine Harrelson with an 8 on Sasquatch. She shakes her head in approval of that because, let's be honest, that's pretty much the average right now in this class on that target.
So the 10's almost like a bonus string at 91 yards.
No question. Side hill, uphill. I mean,
Wind, sun in
right.
your face.
All right, they're looking at this close. This is a 5-8 liner. That is not the shot Paige needed right there. 5 for Paige Pearce.
Man. That hurts.
She's going to need to dig herself out of that hole. Yeah,
This is not a position she's used to being in.
No, not
when you
at
come
all.
in with a 16-point lead.
No question. Toja Ellison with a 10. That's gonna put Toja firmly in charge of this right now.
Yes, it is.
Paige needs to step up. Paige needs to step up and make some moves right here. 8.
Well, that's going to
For
tie us there.
Caitlin Boardwell. Look at Caitlin coming in. Looks Morgan Reeves, who called the 14. See if the 14-year-old new pro got it. And an 8. Well, she missed to the right side anyway. So let's go to the Bowjunky leaderboard and see how things are shaking out. Hey everybody, Greg Poole here. We're back at the 2020 OPA here at Bowfest, hosted on the Mont Resort. Absolute wonderful facility here. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Gas Bowstrings. I'm joined by Donnie Thacker. Paige Pearce has went from first to last. She was the #1 seed coming into this, and she has shot a 5 and an 8, and she is now trailing the entire field. So
that is not what we're used to seeing.
No, it is not. She had better step her game up right now. Caitlin Boardwell and Toja Ellison are in charge at 18, and Morgan and Christine at 16, but Paige is down there at 13. She is starting to head down to the easier targets.
She is, but I'm impressed to see Morgan shoot at the 14. First time out here.
Absolutely.
14 years old. That's awesome. That's
14 years old, new pro, protege of Tim Gillingham. So he's been coaching her.
He's doing something right.
Yeah,
He is.
I think we got Michael Waddell, his 2 sons, Meyer and Mason.
Let's see what we got.
Alice Rogers, as well as Nate Hosey. They're going to be picking for a little while.
That looks awful close to the 12 ring.
Need to teach these guys to kneel on the other side of the camera.
Yes.
12 for Caitlin Boardwell. She's coming out of nowhere. Look at her go.
Just putting her right in the lead.
Yes,
ain't it?
she is. Yes, she is. All right, let's go.
But now she has the hardest target
Yes,
ahead
she
of her.
does. Yes, she does. And a 10. 10 for Toja Ellison. So Toja,
She's still in it.
Toja is still in it right now, but she's got to be looking at what Caitlin's going to be doing, because Caitlin's now got the last 2 targets to go are the 2 hardest targets.
That's right. And Toya's
10.
on the closest.
Yep.
Paige has to do work. She's got work to do.
Oh, no question. Snarling Wolf. 8. 8 for Christine. All right, here, Morgan. Morgan on the Sasquatch. Here we go. She held it together pretty good today. I mean, she shot one of the. Let's get her score here. 5 for Morgan. That one's going to hurt right there. Let's go to the Bowjunky leaderboard and see how things are shaking out in the women's expert. All right, everybody, Greg Poole. We're back at the 2020 OPA hosted here at Mont. We are watching the Women's Pro, joined by co-commentator Donnie Thacker. I was saying before the break that Morgan Reeves is 14. This is her first pro tournament, and I can tell you that on one of the stations today, the second station, she forgot to shoot an arrow. So she took a blank today.
That's a win. Being out here is a win.
No question. So, and she handled it like a boss. She didn't get overly upset. She kept her composure, and so very, very proud of that young lady right there. I mean, a lot of people had to come apart.
Maybe me.
Right? Absolutely.
No, that's awesome to see that kind of character and
Yes.
determination, and
No
you're always
question.
in it. So.
Yep, here we go. This is going to be a big tell right here. If Caitlin Boardwell.
I'm watching Kaylee.
Yeah. If Caitlin Boardwell can pull this one off.
A 10 here's a bonus ring for
Oh,
her.
no question.
And, a very good spot.
No question. Oh, she hit it down in the hip. That's going to be a 5 for Caitlin Boardwell. So that's going to be good for Toja Ellison.
I see a few 12s. I think
Oh.
Toya may be one of them.
Well, looks to me like Toya's in charge of this job right now, because Caitlin, not sure what happened there, but she shot it way down in the. That's a 5. Yep, she shot him way down the left.
That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah.
Toya
Not
has
sure.
that. She's in the zone. Look at her.
Well,
She's
Toya's.
ready.
I mean, she
She's
has
a
her.
fighter, ain't
She
she?
has her husband, an Olympian, Brady Ellison, with her. Obviously, they train together, shoot together, and Brady doesn't suck either.
No. He picked up a compound this weekend and just about made the shoot off.
Damn near. And 8 on the Wolf.
Things are changing right here.
Yes, they are. Christine Harrelson with an 8. Great showing by Christine Harrelson. Like I said, she actually had a back spasm or something happened with her back, put her to the ground. She wasn't able to finish tuning her OPA bow, so she's actually here with her 3D bow. So fantastic job by Christine. 12.
She's not giving up, is she?
Wow. Great shot right there. Wow.
Wow. Toya's going to like this.
And a 12 for Toja Ellison. Let's go to the Bowjunky leaderboard and see how things are shaking out as we have a lead change once again. All right, everybody, this is Big GP Greg Poole here with Bowjunky Media. We are back at the 2020 OPA here at Mont. We're watching the Women's Pro. Things have got very exciting. I'm joined by co-commentator Donnie Thacker. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by Gas Bowstrings. Holy moly,
Yeah,
Donnie.
we got Toya leading with 5 points, and she's on the hardest target.
Yes, she
We
is.
got Paige that ain't giving up on the easiest target.
Yes, so absolutely.
This
Paige is tied at 35
Did she
with
drop her?
Caitlin Boardwell, but Toja Ellison's at 40, so she has a 5-point lead. So
She
at
was
this
at
point, All Toya's hoping for is a 10.
But it's Bigfoot.
Yes, it is Bigfoot. So Paige, I can't see if Paige threw down her 14 over there. Her significant other, Tate Morgan, is behind her, of course, giving her coaching as well.
Got a little
Not
breeze
sure.
picking up, so
Yeah, we do.
I can see Paige playing it safe here.
Oh, yeah. Toja Ellison's a feeder shooter, though. I don't think this amount of wind's going to bother her, not one
She
little bit.
runs as much front weight as I do. She's not scared.
No, at all. Not scared at all. Obviously, Toja has that little baby bump going on right there. Let's see
She's in
what
the
Toja
zone.
does.
I love that look in someone's eye.
Checking out Toja Ellison on this Bigfoot. Toja holding
Paige
for a
is
long
really close to
time.
the 12.
Toja just missed the 14 dot, so it's going to be hard to tell what's going on out there. That might be a 5
That
for
may
Toja.
be a 5.
Let's
And I'm pretty sure
see what
Paige.
Paige has going on.
This could be interesting right here.
Did Paige throw down her 14 or no?
I think she shot a 12. If she did, she can only receive a 10.
Paige Pearce. 12 for Paige Pearce. She is not going down without a fight, Donnie.
No, she's not. She may have just took the lead back.
Yes. Depending on what Toja did right there, that could be huge. If that's a 5,
If that's a 5,
Toya's out. Not out of the competition, of course, but not in the lead.
that's right.
And an 8 for Christine Harrelson. Super proud of Christine this weekend. She shot fantastic. 5 for Morgan Reeves. That's going to be a wrap for Morgan.
That'll give her 5th.
14 years old.
I hope she's proud. That's
All
awesome.
right, here we go. Caitlin Bordwell. This one matters too.
And a 12.
12 for Caitlin Bordwell. I think that's the first 12 we've seen on that wolf, isn't it?
That is. And that's not an easy shot.
At 67 yards, uphill, side hill.
And she can be rewarded for that. Tied for the lead.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So this arrow here is going to determine a lot because she's up above the 14 there. And an 8 for Toja Ellison.
Woo.
So she got lucky right there. She got super lucky. Let's go to the Bowjunky leaderboard and see how things shake out heading into our 6th and final arrow. All right, everybody, here we go. Greg Poole here. We are at the 2020 OPA hosted here at Mont. Wonderful resort. This facility has been fantastic. This is the Women Pro, folks. This is the Women's Expert. I'm joined by Donnie Thacker. We're on the 6th and final arrow, and while we thought Paige Pearce was done, she was certainly not done, and that 8 by Toja Ellison, she still has the lead by 1, but I'll tell you what right now, with Toja Ellison at a 48 and Paige Pearce and Caitlin Bordwell, Caitlin's been shooting on fire. They're at 47. So Morgan Reeves is going to take 5th in here. Christine Harrelson's down at 40. So obviously Christine Harrelson will be shooting for the 14 just on principalities.
That's Turkey at 47 yards?
Yeah. But she does have her 3D rig.
She does.
She does have her 3D rig.
This is awesome. We got a
This
1
is
point.
absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic here. Tell you what,
Zero is kind of, I have mixed emotions about that, but I'll tell you.
yes, there absolutely is. And I'll tell you what, not only going back to the 0 is anything, but what the Mont Bowfest OPA crew did with these shooting platforms and the way that they set up these courses, they were ultra compact, super safe, fun, challenging, and literally, folks, you guys were getting a 20 arrow shot in an hour and 40 minutes.
Smoothest tournament I've ever been to.
Ever.
This is
You literally could have shot all 40 and probably been out there about 3 hours and 20 minutes,
amazing. That's
which
awesome.
is still less than any field day, any Reading day, any indoor nationals day. Absolutely fantastic. Well, here we go. 6th and final arrow. Christine Harrelson is shooting the turkey here. I didn't see if she threw down her 14 card or not, But she is shooting her 3D rig because she did have that back spasm that didn't allow her to finish tuning her OPA bow. So great job this weekend by Christine Harrelson. She lets down.
The sun is right in her face. This is tough.
She's gonna need to spin that visor around a little bit. Spin that visor around a little bit.
I think her 14 cards on the ground.
Is it? I don't see it on her, so it may be.
She has
All right,
nothing
here
to
we
lose.
go.
Let's
She
just
has
see it.
absolutely nothing to lose. Oh, just below the 12, so I don't think she was shooting for the 14, but great shot by her right there. Let's see what we got for Christine Harrelson. And an 8 for Christine Harrelson. Look, I'm telling you, I am super impressed with what Christine was able to do this weekend. Back issues 10 days ago, ASA, or 3D bow. Good for her. Absolutely good for her.
That's awesome. Congratulations. And this, so these top 3 girls,
Oh, buddy.
they got nothing to lose. They're on a podium.
Yes, they're all on the podium.
They hit
You know,
foam. They're on the podium. So
They
let's see
are.
what they do.
So obviously, no one's going to call a 14 right here because they're only 1 point apart. Toya's at a 48. Caitlin and Paige are at 47s. So now it's just a matter of, I mean, look, you hit on this turkey, you hit a 12 here, you're probably winning.
I think so. A 10 may not be bad.
Right, absolutely. But I'm just saying, if you hit a bonus ring here, you most likely have won this event.
I agree.
So right now, Paige has asked what the bonus ring count looks like. So Paige has been doing some math. So Paige obviously very, very savvy to what's happening here. So she's wanting
been
to
here before.
Oh,
She ain't
yes.
giving this up.
No. So she wants to make sure that regardless of what she shoots, if she does tie Caitlin or Toya, she wants to know what the bonus count rings are. So very, very astute of her. And she's not as successful as she is because she's done.
Here she goes.
All right, here we go.
This is all the potatoes
She,
right
she
here.
needs this shot, and she's did it before. It's dead quiet. Just under the 12, about 3/4 of an inch. Gonna have to see if that's a. She was running hard at it for sure.
This may be history right here.
Yeah, could be. Now Toya's over there wondering what exactly Caitlin's gonna do. And an 8 for Paige.
I think we're aiming center 10s here.
No, if you're Caitlin Boardwell, you are aiming center 12, and if you catch the top, or center 10, excuse me, and if you catch the top of the 12, bully for you. But you need a 10 right now.
You need a 10.
There's just no question.
Maybe more 47 yards uphill, sun in
Right.
our face,
Yep.
and we're looking at a 3-inch 10.
Yep, here we go. Caitlin Boardwell. Pretty quiet, huh, Donnie?
It is quiet. She's holding well.
Ooh. That's probably going to be a 5 left. That's not what she was looking for right there.
No, I
Unless
think she may be a 10.
Oh, because it looked to me like from where it impacted. But I couldn't see the entire shaft.
It's an 8 or a 10.
It looked left. Okay, because it looked left to me. And an 8, so she does catch an 8. So Caitlin Boardwell is going to finish regardless. 1 point above Paige.
No,
Tied.
tied. They're on the podium.
Oh, they're tied. Yes,
She'll
they
be
are.
between our bonus rings.
Correct. My bad there. Couldn't see all the way down the table. So, all right, here we go. Toja Ellison. All she needs, basically, isn't
Is
if
it
she,
10?
if she shoots an 8, she still
Yeah, an 8
wins with a
That's right.
56.
Yep. Both the girls before her shot low, so I see her maybe adding a little
Clickety
bit
click
to-
click.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. You either clickety click and aim hard at the 12, or you leave it where you need and aim right at the top of it.
I'd
or
like to see
above
what
it.
Brady's heart rate is right now.
Probably about 4.
He's been here, hasn't he?
Yeah, oh, you Josh. I remember him and Jake Kaminsky telling me one time there ain't no pressure like the Olympics, so everything else is child's play. And I'm like,
Probably right.
yeah, I can accept that. So actually, he's probably more excited and nervous for her right now than he is himself.
I bet he is.
All right, here we go. Toja Ellison, 8 to win.
Still has that in the zone look.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She got at least an 8, so she's going to
Yep,
win.
at least an 8. Toja Ellison is going to be your Women's Expert 2020 OPA champion.
And Paige, grab your stuff.
All right, Greg Poyer with Bowjunky Media. We're with your 2020 OPA Women's Expert champion, Toja Ellison. How exciting was that?
It was exciting. A lot. I actually just thought about my baby and I was like, we can do it, baby boy, we can do it.
Why are you trying to get me all in my feels over here?
I don't know, because I'm feeling it.
All right, so when I talked to you earlier today, you were saying how grateful and happy you are to actually be out shooting again, shooting competitively again, and being around all of your friends and all of that. So you and Paige absolutely had a great battle all weekend. Talk to us a little bit about coming into that last arrow knowing that you just needed an 8 to win, and you would unseat the reigning, every time defending OPA champion in Paige.
So first of all, I would like to say me and Paige really did not just have a good battle, but we also had a really good time. I am just thankful for her friendship because of she's an amazing archer and just being around her is always fun. That last arrow was I was center punch 10 and it actually broke right there. So yeah, I don't know, hit it, it's good, I'm happy.
All right, congratulations. Give it up for Toja Ellison, everybody.
Big round of applause.